A High Court challenge has been launched in India over mining giant Rio Tinto's plans to build a diamond mine near one of the country's last remaining tiger sanctuaries. Rio Tinto says the impoverished central state of Madhya Pradesh has the potential to become a major centre of diamond production. But opponents have accused the company of mining in protected forests without the proper approvals. And conservationists are worried the development will destroy habitat vital to the survival of the region's endangered tigers. India correspondent Richard Lindell sent this report.
It's early morning at Panna Tiger Reserve in central India. This national park supports an abundance of wildlife, including crocodiles, deer and antelope, but despite its name, very few tigers. Dawn and dusk present the best opportunities to catch a rare glimpse. And as we start our journey into the park, claw marks on a tree provide a hopeful sign that we're on the right track.
Now see, that is the edge of the forest. Yes. There tiger can stay for the whole day. Yeah.
At dusk and after 12 hours in the jeep, our tracker finally thinks he's spotted a tiger.
7 o'clock. See that big tree?
But fading light and their shy nature intervene. For the tourists, it's disappointing, if not surprising. Panna's 540 square kilometres hold just 5 adult tigers, all of which were reintroduced in the past 3 years after poachers wiped out the indigenous population. 6 cubs have since been born in the wild, but these cubs are vulnerable not only to poachers but to the other adults, which will fiercely protect their territory in coming years. Dr. R.S. Chandawat worked as a researcher at Panna for many years and first blew the whistle on the loss of tigers to poachers.
See, you cannot see the conservation of these areas of as far as tiger population is concerned in isolations. Otherwise, there will be a open, large safari, glorified safari parks. We don't want these.
It's also the place where Rio Tinto is looking to spend $500 million developing a diamond mine. But Dr. Chandawat says this is no place for a mine, given thousands of square kilometres of forest have already been lost.
In non-forest habitat, we have no problem. In fact, they will bring some kind of a, economic benefit to the area, which is one of the most backward area. We welcome Rio Tinto, but not in tiger habitat.
Initially, Rio Tinto had given us permission to tour the mine and to talk to them about the issues raised by environmentalists and by the local community. But at the last moment, they pulled the interview.
Educational development. This is one of the
Project Director Stephanie Loader is clearly passionate about Rio's community programs.
So this is demonstrating a school which is using activity-based learning.
But she was not authorised to discuss community concerns on camera. In a written response, Rio Tinto says it's been working hard with the community to protect the tigers.
A critical element of this work will be the creation of buffer zones that allow the tigers to roam in their natural habitat beyond the reserves.
Rio's proposed mine is now the subject of a High Court challenge. The petitioner alleges illegal mining in contravention of the Forest Act. The ABC has obtained a copy of the writ petition, which outlines a series of allegations against Rio Tinto. These include that Rio is mining without all the required approvals and that Rio continues to work in the area after exploration licences have expired. The High Court has ordered Rio Tinto and the state government to respond, but is yet to hear or rule on the case.
We consider that we are fully compliant with all aspects of the Act, including all required licences and approvals.
There's a system, and they should follow that system. I would welcome them if they followed the proper processes and abided by Indian law.
MP Jitendra Singh Bundela has raised issues surrounding the proposed mine in the National Parliament. He's not opposed to development nor Rio Tinto, but says the miner would be better served if it worked in a more open and transparent manner.
There's an atmosphere of fear among the people. The way they're going about things is wrong. If they keep going on this way, it could lead to the start of a movement against them. And I'm telling you here, I'd be prepared to lead that movement.
Locals are wary and suspicious, feelings that are fuelled by a mix of facts, rumours and wild allegations. There have already been small local protests against Rio Tinto, but opposition is not universal. This is one of India's poorest regions. Many live well below the poverty line and malnutrition is rife. This woman is thankful her husband now has regular work with Rio Tinto.
Now my cattle and my children and I are surviving. They give toys to the children at school. They come and provide things like chairs. Everything you need, they provide. They bring everything.
In many ways, this is a story of modern India. Across the country, people and industry are competing with each other and the environment for rights to valuable land. The potential value to Rio Tinto and hundreds of local workers is huge, but it will be at least 5 years before this area produces its first commercial diamond, as Rio works through a series of approval processes complicated by strong local opposition and the High Court challenge. Richard Lindell, Lateline.